Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today, let's take a look at the 2025 Toyota Tacoma. This is a TRD Offroad. It also features the TRD Offroad Premium Package, finished off in Terra. MSRP is just over $57,000. So we have a lot to go over for this new truck from Toyota. We'll start off with what this is powered by, which is the 2.4 liter 4-cylinder turbo with that hybrid system. This is also paired to the 8-speed automatic, and it pumps out 326 horsepower, 465 pound-feet of torque. It's primarily rear-wheel drive, however, it has the 4-wheel drive system. Weighs in around 5,000 pounds. It will do 0 to 60 in 7 seconds. Top speed is 106 miles an hour. And as far as fuel economy goes, you're looking at 22 in the city and 24 out on the highway. Now for this model, this has a forward-facing camera, nicely integrated underneath the Toyota badge. Lots of cutouts to provide cooling to all the components up front. There's also a sensor for distance pacing, all the parking sensors, fog lights too. There's a skid plate up underneath, and then a dark housing for the headlights, which have a really nice look to them. You'll also notice Tacoma is within them too. And then there's some really nice lines coming down the hood, along with the iForce Max badge on both sides. Now, my truck here already has a lift. I have 35-inch tires on it with a 17-inch wheel. You can take a look at all those videos for more details. The off-road comes with the plastic fender flares that have this gap here, just to help better with airflow. 35s really aren't going to help with better airflow and aerodynamics anyway, but they are still there. You get a camera and a turn signal on the mirrors. There's a sunroof up top. Tacoma badge is blacked out, and then I opted for the short bed. This is my third Tacoma. I've had no issues with the short bed, but you can get a 6-foot bed if you would like. Now in back, there's a camera with the release for the tailgate. You have Tacoma stamped in the tailgate itself. And then with the premium off-road package, this has the power tailgate. So you can push on either taillight. You can also use the key fob or the release handle to open that. Now this has a composite bed liner or bed here. You also have a few auxiliaries with some storage. There's cargo lights. You have more storage over here with a 12 volt and then several tie down hooks to use. This also has sensors in the lower section, side exit exhaust, and it can tow right around 6,500 pounds. I plan to use this on towing. I've already used one to tow about 6,000 pounds. It does really, really well. Now this has a locking fuel cap, which is nice. And then for the interior, you get some nice soft touch materials. You have one speaker, some storage down below. The hybrid components are located underneath the seat, so you don't get any storage underneath the seat. With the non-hybrid, you would. JBL audio's on one side, you get a little bit of storage on that side. Now it's nice that you do get grab handles for your backseat passengers. And at 5'10", honestly, this isn't bad for riding around town. I could maybe go on a short trip. You'll see this seat is a lot farther back. You have cup holders, auxiliaries in the middle, and I have about 1.5 inches or 2 of headroom. This also has the power sliding rear glass. So honestly, if you need more room, you'd go with a full-size truck, but I'll probably be able to fit some car seats back there when the time comes and at least make it work. Now up front, you get dual storage there. You have your window controls as well, and then a really nice design for the power operating front seats for both of them. Now you don't have a grab handle for your driver, so that is something that I would like to try to fix at some point. But you get a leather steering wheel, which is nice. And then there's all the cruise, lane keeping assist, your mode and tuning adjustments. On the left side, there's volume, voice commands, and then you can go through the digital gauge cluster. Now I already have these set up, so I have 3 different favorites here that I have. So if you hold on OK, you can actually further go into all 3 of these and get them set up with the information that you would like. So there's quite a lot that you can go through. You can even customize the gauge cluster design itself. So I'm in the sport mode right now, and you have a few others that you can go into. Now on this left side, you have the adjustment to change the headlight pitch. You have brightness for the gauges, fuel cap release, automatic high beams, traction control, that 12 volt. You can open and close the tailgate. You get 3 auxiliary switches. The Pro gives you a 4th one. And then there's a light for the bed that you can turn on and off. You get 1 air vent, and then this also has the removable JBL Bluetooth speaker up top. Now this also comes with the 14-inch screen, which I think is really nice. It gives you a lot of visibility to go through all this information. This is all of the Toyota info that I'm going through right now. And then of course you can get into your phone and go through all of these icons as well. Now you have power and volume right in the middle, along with some air vents. This gets a heated steering wheel. There's a trailer braking system, heated and ventilated seats, dual zone climate, and all of the AC toggles underneath that. Now there's wireless charging. You get a lot of storage and auxiliaries for your passenger along with this grab handle. And then let's put this into reverse where you have a lot of different angles. As you can tell, there's the top-down view too, and you can go through all of these just depending on where you need to see. So it is quite a lot of visibility. And then you have drive, and you can shift using the shifter here. Now there's e-brake, auto hold, the 4-wheel drive selector, and then there's tow and haul. You have multi-terrain select, downhill assist, and crawl control. Now in the drive mode, just in 2-wheel drive, if you twist on this, this is for the on-road settings. So you have 3 to go through. When you put this into 4-wheel drive, that's how you can activate multi-terrain select and use this rotary dial to go through all of those settings. Now there's also a trailer backup assistance. You have a view button for the camera system there, locking diff, and the optional sway bar disconnect. Now there's cup holders. You get a little bit of storage in the armrest, a locking glove box too, with more storage up top. And then there's the digital rear view mirror. You get garage door buttons on one side and all of the adjustments for that system on the other. There's also a sunglass holder. You have dome lights, controls for the sunroof and that rear window. And then the sunshade is manually adjusting. And then here's a look at visibility where it's very easy to see. Not a big truck, so you can easily see over both shoulders. So now that we are merging out onto the highway, this will be the first time giving it some juice in this truck. I have it in sport mode, and we do have this truck here. But even with the 35s, let me give it a small acceleration here. I mean, this gets up and moves. That wasn't even quarter throttle there, and we're up to speed. So another part of my review here can be talking about what it's like to drive a lifted 4th gen Tacoma, because all of the ones that we've reviewed, of course, have been completely stock. So I have maybe 50 miles or so on this truck with it lifted. I will be making future update videos, of course, and I'll go into a lot more details with this, probably about 1,000 miles or so when I have some more seat time with the lift and the 35s. But so far, we're doing 65 miles an hour. We're under 2,000 RPM. With the new transmission, the 8-speed here, it seems very smooth, doesn't seem to gear hunt. You know, I'll go over all that in greater details in a separate video, but it seems really nice so far with the 35s. I went with the hybrid to get that added power to turn these, but to also use that added power for towing. Like I mentioned earlier, I will be using this truck to tow about 6,000 pounds, and it was awesome to have a press TRD Pro for a week because I used it for what I'm towing, and it did great. So I'm super excited to use this as my tow truck. I don't need anything bigger than this at the moment, but so far, you know, 6,000 pounds, it will tow it very nicely. So I like it. The truck drives very smooth. It's very comfortable too. I mean, it's a pickup truck, but still, we have a lot of nice luxuries too, like the adaptive cruise control. It works so well. It will bring the truck to a stop, so 0 miles an hour, and start from there. So it's a full system, and it's pretty neat that you can go back and forth between both of them. I don't have it set up. There we go. I have the adaptive cruise set up right now, so perfect time to talk about it. I get to use this system in a lot of vehicles, and I think it is a really good system from Toyota and Lexus. So stop and go traffic like this, it's definitely very beneficial. But I like it. I have a high seating position here only because I have about 3 inches or so of lift with the lift and the tires. But it's a great place to be. I'm at 468 miles, so I have a lot more seat time to put behind the wheel and just enjoy this truck. Definitely a sweet option to go with. So I hope you all are excited for this 4th gen Tacoma and the content that I have coming with it. And if you enjoyed today's video, give it a huge thumbs up. Consider smashing that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with our daily uploads and the rest of the modifications coming for this 4th gen Tacoma. And I will see you all in the next video.